who are you trying to reach? Like, and what are your objectives? So if you're looking for people who are looking for web designers, you're probably going to want to go, like, Tumblr skews a little bit younger, and that's changing. But you might know Tumblr might not be the place to be active because the vast majority of people who are on Tumblr are probably not people who are looking to hire web designers. You know, but sites that can help you figure that out are Quantcast is one. It's Quantcast. Compete.com is another. So if you go into those sites, yeah, Quantcast. Quant. Yeah, cast.com. And then compete.com is another. And those sites are great because what they do is you can enter any website into that site and it'll give you, as long as that site is publicly sharing your data, it'll give you the breakdown of their demographics.
Okay.
So it'll let you know the average like income, age range,
That's exactly
all that
the
stuff
that
on that site. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing that's really neat about those sites too is they give you site affinity scores. So like Quantcast will let you know the people who visit Quantcast what other sites they're going into. So if you're creating a way to find your clients online, Quantcast would say people who visit Tumblr also visit Dailymotion, also visit Break.com, also visit whatever, right? So then that lets you know that you're going to want to hit your potential client on as many platforms as possible because one message might not be enough. You want to reinforce it. So you would be on Tumblr, you would create videos and load them to Break, or Dailymotion or whatever, and you would build a presence across all those different areas. So what I do, so this ties into what I do whenever I'm creating any sort of online strategy. The first thing I do is an audit. And so that audit will basically, I'll use sites like that to determine what are people looking for, where are those people, right? Another site is, that helps me a lot, just because you can infer a lot of information from it, is just Google AdWords. So like if you go in there and in looking at guessing what are people searching for, and then trying to get the numbers on, like 1,000 people a month are searching for this keyword, or 2,000 a month are searching for that keyword, and then finding websites that hit those different keywords. So like, who's reading sites to find out who the best designers are, or like, and how do I reach those sites? How do I, as a designer, get featured on those sites? So the audit that I do figures all of that information out, kind of figures out this whole landscape, and it informs any SEO stuff I would do. Yeah.
Is there any kind of search engine or search utility that will allow you to do those kinds of searches on particular keywords without returning the regular internet results, only giving you the social media-based results?
There are the ones that I'm most familiar with have to be paid for. So like, and they're expensive. There are companies like Visible Technologies is one, Sysomos, SYSOMOS is another, but they're social media monitoring companies. And so you can do keyword searches and find out where the social media volume is taking place based on those keywords. But on the low end, they're charging like $2,000 a month to use their service. Yeah, it's a per month fee, or it's a per query. So you might be paying only for one search per month that they monitor, and they're structured differently across the different platforms, across the different sites.
What do you think about social mention?
I haven't used social mention. I've heard about it, but I haven't. I was at Warner Brothers before the new job, and we used Visible. Visible Technologies was like our go-to. But you can do, there's another thing is, determining influencers. So here I have influencer targeting, and there's a lot of sites that can help you find those influencers. So like once you know those core keywords that relate to you, you can go into sites like IceRocket, which monitors Twitter, and that's free. And you can do keyword searches, and I think it's just icerocket.com. Yeah, but you can do keyword searches in there, and that will give you, list all the people on Twitter who are mentioning those words or combination of words, and then it also lists their follower count right there. So you can get a pretty quick snapshot of the people you want to be following on Twitter, or the people you want to have following you back, and who you want to have mentioning who you are and what you do.